We all know what we were doing 4 years ago. So what's my point? My point is that at the top of the market in 2021, you had all of these secondary brokers running around that were basically creating false markets. So what do I mean by that? Is that they would go out and say, hey, listen, I've got a slug of SpaceX. And even though they didn't have it, they would go out and pretend like they do and get all these different buyers and essentially bring as many of these people together as possible. And then once they gathered them together, say for a $50 million slug, then they would go call up the CFO at SpaceX and say, hey, listen, I've got all these buyers, let's go. And so this was going on endlessly. But the real issue there was not so much the matchmaking, was the fact that these SPVs were totally opaque, fees on fees on fees.
The fees are crazy.
Fees are crazy, and then massively illiquid. And this just happened 4 years ago at the top of the market where people lost their shirts.
It got smoked.
And here we are in November of 2025.
It blows my mind.
And people are running around by selling access, or I should really use the verb peddling access, to all these rocket ship type AI companies that are at just astronomical values. And the fact that there are still buyers who are, a lot of these people are very, very sophisticated, that are looking to get into these companies because, you need to have something to talk about at your next Manhattan cocktail party. But the idea that you're going into these vehicles that are fees on fees on fees, totally opaque, and you're locked up for at least a decade plus.
Least.
It boggles my mind.